It is election day. Get out there and vote. We have a couple of articles that pertain to real estate, so let's jump right into it. Welcome everyone to Real Estate Daily. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the best 5 minutes in real estate, housing, and the mortgage markets. Though today is dominated by elections and what our country is going to decide from here on out for the next 2 years, which is exciting. But there are a few different articles out there that are going over what's happening in the now. So with that being said, let's jump in. Before we actually jump in and hit those articles, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Bing, 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 bing. Also, hit that like button. We're going to give you the best 5 minutes today. It will be 5 minutes in real estate. Let's jump right into it. CNBC has nothing better to say today. There's just nothing out there except for consumer confidence just continually plowing straight down into the ground. Says it's near its lowest in a decade, and that could be a problem for Biden. It's been that way for quite a while now, and it's going to continue. I don't think it's just a Biden issue. I think it's a Democrat issue. You know, we really want to see at least some kind of mix between the House and the Senate, so we don't see all this crazy spending and this stupid, we're not in a recession, we're not seeing inflation go up. We'll have a second ear in going back and forth, or at least a yin to a yang that we haven't had in 2 years. And with that being said, I'm hoping that's what happens, at least. I know Elon Musk wants that to happen as well. Versus just having one party own everything and then you just deal with the fallout that is going to happen today. Next article. Well, guess what's happening? We're Chapter 13 bankruptcies post a 27% increase year over year. Yes, this is a very sad moment. I think it has to do with inflation. I mean, it says it right here. With inflation, increasing costs in goods and services, with interest rates rising, families and businesses have been presented with tough decisions, says Executive Director Amy Quackenboss. Well, let's be very frank. This was just brought on because the current administration, as well as the Fed, decided that it was all just a fake out 12 months ago, and that we really weren't in an inflationary situation, even though we were over 7% a year ago. And now the American, public is paying for it, and it's paying hard. And I don't know how the Democrats actually lived through it. Let's go to the next one. Honey badger labor market. We all know this. Until the Fed destroys the labor market, we won't see rates go down. And unfortunately, this is a horrible way of taking out people and their livelihood, but the Fed just wants to do it because that's the only way they know how to do it. If they would have done this 12 to 18 months ago, then we would never be in this situation. It would have been a soft landing. Now we are going to crash and burn like a airplane falling straight to the earth with just burning to the ground. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Guys, we're going to see ugliness coming up in the next 3 to 6 months. It's going to get really ugly. And last but not least, what's interest rates are pretty much flat. Only thing that went down was jumbo. Thank God jumbo went down. It was literally shooting up about 75 basis points in literally days. Now it has a little bit of relief, about 14 basis points. But otherwise, 30-year conforming is flat. FHA is flat. Everything is kind of just out there, a little flat. But we're hopefully going to see some kind of relief. But I can't really, the CPI numbers are coming out on Thursday. Consumer confidence is again coming out on Friday. I think it's just going to get uglier and uglier from here. Am I predicting 10% rates? I'm not predicting 10% rates, not at least in the next 60 days. But if we don't see a huge dip in employment rate or a huge increase in employment rate, then we will definitely see we'll definitely get into the mid 8s, and that will be maybe a death spiral at that moment for the housing market. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. I'm glad that you have spent your few minutes a day here with us. Go out and vote with conviction. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.